Yeah. Hey. Welcome to the network, where I'm leveling out my net worth. Gonna be raising mountains till my neck hurt. Got the culture on my shoulders, why they thinking about their next verse. I'm dropping the bag for my next hurt. Welcome to the network.
What's poppin', squad? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder. Welcome to the Dope Bar. You feel me? Shout out to Blaze It Up Radio. Shout out to the Signature Series Network. Y'all know how we do. We here, we alive. First off, I want to give a shout out to these sponsors. You feel me? We Get Money Clothing. You already know what it is. Also, you know we gotta show love to that Wine by Jade. You feel me? As you can see, I done cleaned that beast out. I done cleaned that beast out, you feel me? Because we have another episode of the Dope Bar, you feel me? Yeah, so it's about to be live, man. We got a very special guest. We got the homie Del Royale, you feel me? He's been turning up the Blaze It Up Radio airwaves, you feel me? Also making noise on the Signature Series Network. You know what I'm saying? You can go vote for his song Risk It All on Blaze Hunter's Top 10 Music Video Countdown Show. You know what I mean? You can check him out on the latest edition of Vibin' with K Will. You know what I'm saying? The man is doing his thing. Got a whole brand new single getting ready to come out real soon called Ghost. The man is making moves, so I can't wait to get him in here at the Dope Bar. We're gonna chop it up, you feel me? And we're gonna see what's up, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder. What's poppin'?
Not much, man. What's good?
We'll get the phone like, nah, bro, I'm trying to lean to the side.
But nah, I'm good, man.
Yes,
how are you doing?
Man, I'm doing amazing. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, welcome to the Dope Bar. You feel me?
Yeah, Dad, I got water for right now. I got a vocal lesson later on.
Hey,
I was like,
I feel you. Hey, the vocal lessons be serious. People be thinking it's a game. You know what I'm saying? I'll do, because, you know, I'm a sound engineer, I'll do some light vocal coaching. Like, I'm really good at doing, like, the warm-ups before they get started to get them on point. And people being here with the extra cold water, I'm like, no. Can't do that, bro. Need that room temperature. Baby, all kind of slack. And what's crazy is I record this screamo hip hop artist. So he like rap, but rapping that, I got to get you right up like that. But this man, he does the complete opposite. So he got to have Doritos, all kind of things that clog his voice. So when he screams, it'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he do the absolute opposite. Only thing that sucked about his sessions was I have to always clean off the mic and the pop filter because it'd be the little pieces of Doritos. It is the worst. Had a pop filter just for him. You feel me?
Not a pop filter just for him.
Just for him. Shout out to Jeff Warren. You feel me? Well, man, hey, introduce yourself to the world, man. This is I'm gonna let y'all know this is the homie Del Royale. You feel me? And you gotta say, yeah, I have to say it with prestige, Royale. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Right. Introduce yourself, homie.
Yes, this is Del Royale. That's DELRO 'YALE. I am a R&B pop singer-songwriter, creative, based out in Virginia.
Let's go.
And happy to be on this show, bro. Thank you for the invitation. Like,
hey, look, man. Like I said in the intro before you came on, like I was letting them know you're already killing the game. You know what I'm saying? Number 3 most requested on the station. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all go vote for Risking It All on Blaze Hunter's Top 10 Music Video Countdown Show. You know what I'm saying? It was the new joint of the day. A few videos back, so y'all go vote. And as if y'all been paying attention to the social media, for the ones who know him, y'all know that Ghost getting ready to come out real soon. So your boy doing some things. You feel me? Hey, I can Ghost too. Straight up, need the merch.
Merch coming soon too. Like I've been doing a lot, trying to get there for this year. But I'm excited to share the next part of the album. I'm excited to be able to be more engaged because I've just been in the shadows in life.
Yeah, no, I feel you. and with the talent that you got, and especially with the way that this new era of music is definitely that engagement time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm excited for you. But first off, let's get in to some things like why Del Royale? Like how did the name come about?
So Del Royale, I love telling this story. It's so funny. My mama used to call me Delroy. It would be so funny. Like she'd just play around. She'd be like, Delroy. I'd be like, so that's where the Delroy came from.
Yeah.
But the Royale, like I was sitting there trying to think about like an artist name that would mean something to me. I had a hard time still I'm working through it now. But with my confidence.
Yeah.
Believing in myself. And so one thing that I had to tell myself, like, yo, you're a king. And, like royalty. Like, so then it like clicked. It was like Del Royale.
Perfect.
Like, just to remind myself, like, no matter what goes on in my mind, no matter doubt, like, just remember that you are a king, like royalty. Yes. And you need to put yourself on pedestal. And that's for everybody, because like having self-doubt, lack of self-confidence, it's hard.
Man,
it's hard.
That's so crazy. First off, I just want to say from king to king toast. You know what I'm saying? Because what's crazy is I spent the part of my younger life, high school, doing the music and what I was doing. Like I would say from 2002 all the way to maybe 2015. You couldn't tell me nothing. My confidence was borderline cocky. Like I was that guy. Then, I was diagnosed with lupus. And I went 5-6 years where I was extremely, I'm talking about make Snoop Dogg look fat type skinny. I was super skinny, couldn't move. It was the worst. So, and I got to a place before we knew it was lupus. I got to a place to where I was like, man, this is just what life gonna be. So I kind of got to get used to it. So once we found out it was lupus, moved to Atlanta, got the treatments and got healthy again. I had to regrow that confidence. And what's crazy is I went through that same thing. My boy, shout out to Josh Borland, was like, bro, don't get it twisted. Boy, you a king. You feel me? Remember that. And that stuck with me. And you know what I'm saying? I believe with maturity, it ain't borderline cocky no more. But I got that confidence back. But yeah, I went through so similar to that same thing, having to tell myself, boy, you're a king. You feel me? And live in that. Yeah, man. And I have a family friend that has been diagnosed with lupus, so I know how that is. Man, I'm glad that you are pushing through. It's that a lot of people never know what somebody's going through, and and that's why, like, I'm the type of person, and I'm the type of artist. I'm not afraid to like share like when stuff is going on. I might even keep stuff in the shadows, but it's just like, you never know what people go through. Like I'm diagnosed with anxiety. Yeah. Like anxiety, depression, it's not fun. And I think ADHD is on there too. I don't know, but I just push through. Like I just like nowadays, like I'm pushing myself to, like I started recording back again. I was like, okay, yeah, we're getting the motivation to record, because I have not been able to do anything. I've been people pleasing for other people. I've been not taking self-care and all that other stuff. But I said, you gotta stop doing that, though. Like you have to like take care of yourself. And I don't know what, like, a lot of people have been telling me, like, when you get to that age 25, because I'll be 25 February 21st. Happy early birthday. Thank you, man. There's a shift. There's a mental shift, and I've been feeling weird since last year. Like things have just been happening. Like I've been getting like the support that I didn't know that I needed. Yeah. And then like I've just been finding myself, because I lost myself. Yeah. But making my music, making the Risking It All project, I found myself, and I love myself. I really love myself. Amen. Yeah, let's go. I love that, and that Risking It All serious. You feel me? That thing. You want to know one of my favorite parts? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how ugly I sound when I try to hit the note. Go ahead, man. In that second verse, and you hit that that's my part. I be waiting. I could be doing anything else.
You talking about
that? I be mumbling, doing my thing.
that?
Woo! Let's go.
Oh, if you're ready to go. Yeah.
Oh, man, them rolls and that thing. You say I be humming, doing something else with that part. Come on, I gotta be. All right. Hey, look, that's my joint. If anybody look at any of the times I played that thing on the review short anywhere, y'all can see my reaction every time. I be in it. Y'all be thinking, God, the microphone turned down.
Man, he was a fool.
So when did the journey of, becoming a singer start for you?
Well, I started singing when I was 5, when I was younger. I was in the backseat of my mama's car, just jamming to whatever she put on. Because my mama used to have a big catalog of music. It wasn't just R&B. It was like pop R&B, soft rock. Like, I really love soft rock. Like,
yeah, same.
I blasted Alanis Morissette. Let me tell you something. I blasted Alanis Morissette so much. I had a picture of this woman. I was like, this is my wife. This is everything. So we listened to, but pop music was a big thing for me. Like, I started singing at 5, and then I was like, started singing in church. And then it was in the elementary school where I did choir. I didn't get to do choir as much in middle school, but like until 8th grade. But then high school, that's when I really was like, okay, we're gonna really focus on like singing. So I started performing, started to like, what's the word? Find my voice, because I knew my voice was different. So that's the thing. When you have a different type of voice, and like, you got to learn how to appreciate it, because there's other singers that you'll look at and you'll look at yourself and like, I'm not shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
But you have to hone into the gift that God gave you.
Come on, let's go.
Like, dude, there's some people out here that, and including myself, like, I get told my tone is beautiful, and I'm like, you really like it? I'll be like, really? I really think it's like, but that's the thing. Like, when I listen to other people, and like some artists, and they'll say like, I don't like my voice. I'll be like, how? Yeah. And I'm like, myself, I'm like, oh, you're the same.
Yep. And then to be the people who don't sing like me, I'd be like, look, let me have a voice. I had a dream one time I had your type of voice. I went talk for what? All I was doing was singing. I'm talking about, hey Blaze, what's going on, baby? I woke up mad as hell, but God knew. He was like, nah, see, you gonna be a hoe if I give you that voice. Let me tone it down.
Now you gonna be a
oh,
hoe.
I'll be Hugh Hefner. Think it's a game. God made sure I couldn't play guitar or sing. It would have been a rap. Hey, come on now. Your boy would have been pipping holes, slamming Cadillac doors. Let's go. So yeah, God knew. He was like, nah, we ain't finna do that to you. I need you to stay humble, son. I need you to stay humble.
That was another thing. Like, when I started to build my confidence, one thing that I feared is that I will get to a level and my humbleness will go away. And I pray, like, and just, I'm like, if it comes, I just want to stay humble. And like, sometimes that holds me back. I've had conversations with friends, like, we'll think about like just staying humble. Yeah. And we'll hold ourselves back, because I want to be an example in this world. I do. But I don't want things to get to my head. I know I'm mature enough to not let it get to my head. Yeah. But you never know. There's people out here that will say that, but that you don't know what life has ahead of you. You don't know what will happen. It'll
catch you off guard. I was at a place. I love that our stories are similar in a lot of different ways. But one thing with that, I was like, I got to a place in, I would say 2010. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm not worried about this confident thing. I got it in order. I'm straight. Toured in Europe. When you go on tour in Europe, they love the fact that we're from America and that we Black. These girls treat me like I was Usher. And then performing at them venues, what they do is they'll take a warehouse every weekend. They'll take a warehouse and make a new concert there. It's thousands and thousands of people. So performing in front of that audience and them in love with me so much. Then I came back to the States. Man, I was cocky as hell, and I was like too good, turning my nose up. They're like, come do this open mic. We got 100 people. 100 people. And then I had to catch myself, like, damn, I'm tripping. I'm really tripping right now. I had to bring it down, and then I got back to that place to where it's like, all right, I gotta stay humble, because I didn't, like, I'm always the one like, yeah, make sure you stay humble. Man, I got cocky as hell. It was terrible.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You get a lot of love outside the States, yo.
Oh, so
much love outside the States, and it's just like, why is that?
It's crazy.
When I released my song Only One from my Incognito project, like, that was just a fun project. But then I started getting love and videos and stuff from outside of the country. I was like, what the fuck going on here? I was like, oh, okay.
I'm telling you, like, Flo Rida, I read this stat on Flo Rida. He, I think it was the last album he put out, but when he put it out, it went double platinum in Dubai, 8 times platinum in China, like 4 times platinum in Europe. It didn't even go gold in Miami. It was like, he's from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't it even, like, it's crazy. Like, from your own city, like, a lot of times people don't mess with you. It's weird, but that's just the way that it is. So performing, what was, I will say, your first performance and the experience of your very first, like, because I would assume, because you were in choir or whatever, so stage presence really wouldn't have been a problem. But when it was your own music, getting on the stage for the first time, how was that experience?
Nervous. I mean, okay. So I've been performing for a while because I took show choir and I was in theater as well.
Yeah.
So anytime that I was in talent, so like my right leg will be shaking. Like, it will be shaking. I'll be nervous. But I would warm up. But when it came to my own music, I was nervous as shit. I was at open mics just singing songs that I wrote, and people were actually like fucking with it. And I was like, okay, so it's just about getting comfortable, being confident, because I tell people this, and people that know this, like, studio recording is different from live performance. So you learn how to switch it on and off. So performing live for the first time, I think I was in Richmond at Versus. I sung one of my old songs called Disease. It was more of a slow ballad.
Yeah.
They loved it. I was like, okay. So then I started performing more, because I thought people wanted to come and just see you sing covers, but some people are like, no, we like to see artists that actually sing their own music. And then back in also in Richmond, when I started going back to like open mics, because I had to do during the pandemic. Shout out to Sunday Service Soul Food. That's my home place.
Let's go.
I performed there, and I saw a lot of interactions, and you know how us Black people do when we hear somebody sing. Mm-hmm. We be going acting crazy.
Come on. When it hit you, it hit you.
I didn't get that as much. I got more eyes on me, and I didn't understand it. Somebody had explained to me, people are listening and watching you. You might not get what you think that everybody. And they said no, but you got eyes on you, because people just sit down and listen. And I'm like, okay, but I never understood that. So hearing that, it helped. It boosts my confidence on more performing live, because I'm like, I don't have to be like everybody else. I had to embrace the fact that I'm different. I'm fine with being different. I've been oddball for a long time. So
straight up. Yeah, I definitely want to hear some ballads. You feel me? Like, hit the email up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they throwbacks. I'm a fool for the ballads, man. Like, I feel like that era of music, like in the mainstream, it don't really exist no more, and I hate that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Usher's album came out today, and that what's it go? Without you, my whole world is falling apart, and when crazy nights.
Why do I? See, I know melodies. Words.
I'm trying to think of the name. Oh, that can you help me Tell me what you want from me. Can you? But regardless, that song, that ballad type song, wouldn't have came out in 2022. You feel me? That would have just stayed the album track, and they would have just stuck with the jams. I miss when ballads.
But it be the ones that on the album that don't be the singles be the ones that hit. I've been realizing because I'm like the singles. I'm like,
yeah,
they're good.
Yeah,
but this track number 5, I'll be like,
come on,
don't repeat.
Come on, straight up. Miss them days, you know that. But yeah, people are so put out single-minded now, and what's crazy is I hate that with the era of music that just like I record artists, I do engineering for artists, and a lot of them, all right, yeah, I'm a book studio time for. I'm like, all right, bet, see you there. Yeah, I'm still writing on the way, so hopefully by the time I make it there, it's a 20-minute drive, I'll be done. I'm like, didn't you just get the beat yesterday? It was like, but people, they just put whatever out just because they can rap, sing, just because they can sing, put it out. I'm like, you don't want to tell no story, make nobody feel nothing, make something timeless. You know what I'm saying?
That you said it right there. Make something timeless. That is the biggest thing. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what happened to making to timeless music?
It's insane. Like it's like it's not a standard no more. You know what I mean? And I hate that about the current state of the world, but that's why I'm in love with the independence and the power that independent artists now have, because you can create your own fan base and you can make that timeless music for them. And you know what I mean? And as long as you continue to grow that, something to happen where we'll continue to grow to be on, grander scales to where, it can, flourish to however it's supposed to. But I'm so glad that that's there now. Like, you put out a ballot pushing that thing like crazy, you feel me? To push that thing like crazy. I know my platform fire, you know what I'm saying? So I'll get that thing to as many people as you can, and just hopefully encourage other artists to do that. And I just wish people would get back to that style of thing. Like, what are your favorite when it comes to recording music? Like, what is your favorite style to record? Like, what's your favorite type of beat to write to? Like,
it's not really. That's a good question. Hold on. Mm-hmm. It just gotta get me like I'm also a musician as well, because I play piano. But I like how I picture music. Like, when I listen and even when I sing, I see sonic colored waves. Like, when I'm listening. So when it comes to beats, you got to throw me off. It has to be something that captures me. Like, I'm a big DJ Camper fan.
Come on.
Camper production fan. Yeah, his production is just it just speaks life and just musicality to me. Like, when he did Hers Volume 1 part, actually her whole first album, I was just like, yeah, one day I got to work with this man. One day I got to work with
Good Lord.
And then going back to listening to stuff, I'm like, wait, this band did Love and More by Tim. I'm like, oh, so all the songs that I like you did, I'm going to find you. So.
Yeah, straight up.
So it's just gotta, I don't like simple.
Yeah.
It has to capture me.
Yes.
It gotta be unpredictable. And I like to, like, even when I'm writing or even when I'm with other songwriters, and like when I'm coming up with melodies, I like to throw it off and go left. I don't want you to expect.
Come on. Love that. Yeah, man. Like that's why people, like, I'm a huge Diddy fan. Like, when he put out an album, I love it. Like, his Press Play album was amazing to me, and it was because of those elements. Like, do I think Diddy is the best rapper in the world? Do I think Diddy is even in the top 20? No, he's nowhere near that. But as a song creator, like, he is in the top 5 to me. Like, the way that he put the album together, the type of features he have. Like, I remember they aired that live, the sessions with Keisha Cole on that Last Night. Couldn't even get it. And he was treating Keisha Cole like she was a rookie in there. No, I need you to feel that. Like, she was getting frustrated, but he needed that thing sung the way it was supposed to be sung. And oh, and he wanted it left like everybody expecting that. You need to do this, and I just love that. Even the that come to me, just the background harmonies. I love all those little elements.
That's
like they not.
Yes, I love it.
I love them.
Diddy Dirty Money Project, because the it was just a great year for music.
Come on.
Raymond came out of Diddy came out with that that Diddy Dirty Money album is it for me. That Shades with Justin Timberlake and Lil Wayne. You wanna know what? No, it was the song with Drake too. The loving you no more.
No, come on.
And I just can't be loving you no more.
The one they did with you got with Trey Songz and Rick Ross.
Yeah, and then Chris Brown with Yesterday, yo.
Oh, yesterday I fell in love.
And then what's the song that
come on.
You said you're looking for love.
Woo.
Yeah, that whole album, I was just like
the whole album. Yeah. Welcome to
albums that like it's a no skip.
Come on.
Albums are no skip. I will literally play some replays because I like those. But if you have a body of work,
yes,
that I can listen to, I will stay on a body of work.
I'm telling you, I be taking. I live in Georgia from Florida, so a lot of times I like taking that 8-hour drive, and when I do, that press play, getting played all the way through. I ain't gonna lie, that R. Kelly Love Letter is my joint. Sucks that R. Kelly got whatever all that bad stuff he got, but musically, that is my G. That whole project go from beginning to end. Freaking that Diddy Dirty Money album, beginning to end. There's a bunch of projects that I just listen to from beginning to freaking end, and I love that.
Oh, you did? I do the same thing too. Like I took a drive to Atlanta for a photo shoot last Saturday. That was like perfect time. Get to play all the albums. Like straight through, jamming out in the car, and then you discover or rediscover songs that you're like, I fuck with this. Like,
yeah, facts. But people sleep just like you out there. My mama was with the soft rock and all that too. Like, man, I'm a huge Bon Jovi fan. Bon Jovi was my joints. You know what I'm saying? He had the joints. What's crazy is I used to write for a boy band. They went by Voices at the time when I wrote for them, which is how I got real familiar with doing harmonies and things of that nature and vocal arranging. But obviously, back in them NSYNC days, like I didn't care too much for Backstreet Boys and a lot of them because obviously one thing was like, oh, you know, the black thing, oh, that's corny, listening to them white boys. But NSYNC, for whatever reason, kind of was like they had that a little bit of that urban to their style, which was like, I'm finna listen to them either way, just gonna do that low key. Nobody else gotta know. It's to enjoy.
I didn't need to make a category for pop and R&B. Like that's where I love R&B, like the JoJo Chris Brown. That you got to get that Chris. You got like Chris. Come on. I performed with JoJo before the show and got to do. We did a remix together that I'm way too beautiful girl. I'm only gonna like we got a version of the song to where she's saying that was the dude back in the day, y'all.
Hey, that nigga tall as hell.
Really?
I did a performance with that man. That he at least 6'6". That's a big, tall boy. I'm like, God, dog. Huge, boy. Did not expect that. So have you dealt with any craziness like and I just go anywhere like when it comes to labels or companies? Like I've had, and I ain't gonna talk about it, but I've had my run-in with real talk people claiming to be Illuminati and coming in that type crazy. Yeah, whole nother conversation, you feel me? But when it comes to off the wall craziness, things that you didn't expect to deal with in this business, what is the craziest you've dealt with?
I haven't done nothing. I haven't dealt with anything too crazy. I've actually been blessed to not deal with much the crazy stuff because having friends that are in the industry that had bad experiences, they warned me. So I'm
straight up.
I'm cautious of everything. I know how to like ask for answers. I know how to do my research and stuff because I've been learning the music side. I mean, not the music side, the business side since 2016. So that's when I got with my boy Aaron Thomas, and like he really started to like educate me about a lot of stuff, and like I've been very cautious. Like I'm like, is this BS, or like are you just trying to sell me something? And then like, because I tell people you have to know the business. Like making music is all fun and games, but if you really want to do this like as a career,
come on,
you have to learn the business side, and you got to learn to turn emotions off. Because when it's business, it's business. There's like personal, you have to take that somewhere else, even with your friends. Like it is hard. It's hard. I don't like the fact that the music business can be very grimy like that.
Because it's the grimiest business, period.
And like I won't release nothing until stuff is copyrighted, putting the BMI.
Come on.
I won't play it. Because I was like, I will, if I'm going to release my gift, and especially since music is very therapeutic for me, I don't want to have the anxiety back in my head that somebody's going to do some malicious shit.
And man, done been through it. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple songs stolen, but I got into the game so young, so I was just so naive, and like I'll definitely, because we connected, I'll definitely be one of those people to help you dodge certain bullets and things of that nature. Because man, I done dealt with it and got I got a lot of different songs stolen, and I'll be like doing it, and before releasing it, oh well, let's hear a thing, we give you some critiques, send it to them, never hear nothing back. Next thing you know, Usher got a new song on the project, and there's nothing I can do about it. I got all the old sessions and everything, but didn't copyright them, so it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the game this is a dirty business. Like people with how they even with record deals, how they used to be like, a lot of them would just sign artists just for a tax write-off. Like what is it, Slip and Slide, and tried to hit me up with, oh yeah, we want to do you $700,000 signing bonus, 2-album deal. I'm like, all right, bet, that's cool. So they're like, yeah, so we're gonna do this, release you, or we're gonna put the deal together and get you on, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm like, all right, I got 3 conditions. One, because I've been screwed over at this point, so I knew what to say to them, but I'm like, all right, number 1, I want to make sure my music stay the same. No, that's why we signed you. Keep your music how you got it, bet. I want to, when we get this together, I want to bring my crew, you feel me? Oh, that's straight, family is everything. I'm like, all right, 3rd, most important, I need my release dates. I need the release dates. It's a 2-album deal. I need my release dates. Well, we can get into that later. Let's just, go do this contract. All right, click. You know what I'm saying? Because had I took the deal, they gave me, signed the bonus, they gave me the money. Now, when they give you that money, you have to pay that money back. You feel me? That money is to recording your album, promoting it, all of that stuff. And then the album sales and touring and all that will, make the money back. But if you got a 2-album deal and they give you no release date and you spend this money, you can't make the money back if they don't make you your release date. And then you can't go sign with nobody else, and you're stuck for 2 straight albums. And a lot of there are so many people, I know artists personally that have been through that and are still in contracts for labels. I know an artist that I met in 2005, got signed in 2006, and still stuck in that contract because it's a 2-album deal. Didn't release them. Like, they'll let them perform at, they used to do the BET college things that they used to do, and a lot of that stuff, they'll let them perform at a few things or whatever, make some money, but he's stuck in the contract, can't sign with nobody else, can't get himself a better deal, nothing. And then for the label, it's cool for them because tax write-off. That's why a lot of artists get shelved, tax write-off. This game is so terrible. It is the nastiest. When I had my Interscope deal, they tried to hit me with all right, look, we're going to do 80-20. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. 80 for us, 20 for you. Nah, I'm straight. I'm cool. I'm good on that. I'm like, 20%, I'm not going to make no money. You feel me? I'm going to be stuck in that thing for over 12 years before I could even make any.
It's like a credit card that you can't get rid of until like you die.
Come on. So it's like, yeah, the industry is trash. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there just know in this industry, like you said, you got to turn emotions off. You feel me? You have to understand the business, ask questions, do research. And number 3, understand that this industry is evil. If it wasn't for my love for music, I wouldn't still be doing this. I just love music so much. I know that I can make contributions to it. I love it. But the business, you got to be careful. Got to dot them I's, cross them T's, and be on point.
That's funny that you said that, because the other week I sat down, I was sitting in my room, I was like, why am I doing music? I had to refine that, because I've been going through like realizations, just me as I've been finding myself. But one big thing, I was like, why am I doing music? And when I found out, like, I told myself, like, it's because this is my passion. I was put on this earth to do it, regardless whether this album be the last album I do. Personally, I just love what I do. I love music. I love the vocal range. I love to sing. I like to even help other people.
Come on,
that I see wanting this, and that person needs that exposure or just needs some help. Because if I know that you are trying, like I'm working with a couple of artists now, like that are coming up, and they're really good. I'm helping them at the best way that I can, because I'm like, I know that you want this. I was where you were at, and I needed somebody to help me. Yeah, and I want to be that person.
Big salute, man. That's dope.
There's some stingy people too.
Yes,
there's some stingy people. Like, I worked so hard to get to this. Now you got to do this, bruh.
Yep. Like big time, and that's why.
But then some people are trying to leech. But then if you genuinely know somebody on a personal level, that's why I love to get to know people as well. Like, I don't want to just this is. I want to know who you are.
Yes.
So,
and that's the way that it should be. That's why I do a lot of lives, and I love, even when I do shows like when people be in the Instagram lives, and I can talk to them and whatever. I'll do things where I'll post, hey, look, the red suit or the white suit for the performance. They'll comment publicly, but then go to them in the inbox. Yeah, I appreciate it for the red. Yeah, because I figured the red, and I just do my best to try to stay engaged with whoever I'm dealing with, whether it's fans for the music or just me being the influencer and talking. Or I just love that because it number one, it makes it to where it's not just some, like, it's business, but at the same time it makes it a community. You know what I mean? And I love community.
I love that. I never thought about like asking my fans and like just people on Instagram, but like, should I do this? Should I do this? Get other people's opinion.
Yeah. Like I got a Pinterest. Like at first I was like, Pinterest is lame, but now like I got a bunch of, like, if I got ideas for what type of video shoot I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna wear, I'll put all those different type of clothes types and pin them on the Pinterest wall, and I'll send them a link. What y'all think? And they give me the feedback. You know what I'm saying? That it'd be, all right, bet this is the type of suit I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's a way that they feel more involved, because the people got ADD. The audience and people got ADD there because everybody is putting so many stuff out. There's so many singers, so many radio shows, so many magazine platforms, so many artists coming out. So they just got things everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you give them a reason to stick to you. You know what I'm saying? And those are, things right there. Like, all right, y'all saw I wore my hair blonde last video. What kind of ideas y'all think? Should I dye it this? Whatever it is, I'm telling you, it's just the best way to grow that engagement and create that type of stuff. Like, there's this dude that got a bar in LA, and all he do is play with radio station 24/7. He plays nothing else. So any regulars that's there are familiar with the platform. They hearing your song, hearing the other songs that are on there, and I freaking love that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who, however many other people are kind of doing that same thing or not, but to know that I created something, and it's a platform full of independent artists, and everybody that go in his restaurant in his place, just hearing that on blast all day. You know what I'm saying? That's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Dope. I love it.
Man, I'm happy for you, man. That's beautiful.
Thanks,
that's inspiring. That's beautiful. Like, I'm happy for you for that.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's great. Like, that's the thing. Like, not many people just supporting that support. It's easy, free and easy to support.
I'm telling you.
When it comes to sharing and just listening, Like that's just easy. It's just easy. So that wow.
Yeah, man. I love it. And best believe I'm saying it now. It's not that I'm speaking it into existence because I see the future. I shout out to Queen Rogers. You feel me? Give her a big shout out. She don't do music, like she does spoken word, but she's a loyal fan of the station. And she's like the majority of the requests you got obviously came from her. She requests a lot of songs, but she requests your stuff too. She's that type that'll go and she'll research you, see you got merchandise, cop that. She has so many different artists merchandise on her, you know, like she'll post it once she buy it. And what be killing me is sometimes, you know, they do this and then the artists don't even, you know, pay attention to the fact that they got tagged. Somebody bought their merch, won't tell them thank you. And I'm like, but y'all expecting to grow organically. You feel me? You're expecting to make engagements and people buying your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know I already know I'm gonna get I can ghost too, but I'm dealing with a situation where I get ghosted. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? But I can relate to the ghoster right now. You feel me?
Just play the song.
But I already know Queen gonna get that. I already know how she gonna do. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you have them links shared up. You feel me? And I'll be promoting them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to get all that stuff taken care of, and it's hard when you're doing it by yourself. So
I feel you, and I salute you for it, bro. Real talk. All right, huge question right now. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, you know, because of all the headlines, know him as Jussie Smollett, but I want to talk about Jamal. You feel me? Has Jamal, the character, the music that he did as Jamal, has that inspired you in any kind of way on your music journey?
A little bit, yes. I used to love watching Empire. When I saw that they made Jamal the main character, and that he was gay and just hit the whole story, I was like, okay, I can do this. And still was just like, but I said I can, because he was also just, it was not just gravitating towards gay people, it was for everybody. And that was one big thing that I do. I was like, I love my community, love it. But as an artist, I want to be there for everybody. I don't want to just watch. Like, that was one big compliment that I got from a lot of people. Like, I tried to, even when writing on the album, I was trying so hard. And it was hard to write, but I was like, I don't want any pronouns.
Yes.
We're going to figure this out. I don't want any pronouns.
Real talk. Like I told you behind the scenes, and I ain't going to go all into that story, but people got cussed clean out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It got cussed clean out about you. You know what I'm saying? I had to handle that because it's like, I understand that people do put themselves in those type of boxes, but it's about music. That's the one thing I loved about, and the reason I brought up Jamal, because it was inspiring. That was inspirational to me, that how he decided to do his thing, like how they decided to write his music and to do so. Like, you couldn't box that in. It was for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that he wasn't trying to be, because that's the one thing I respected about Lecrae, the Christian artist Lecrae. Like, he was like, it's like, what genre would you consider as? No, I don't want to be boxed in as, like, don't call me a Christian artist. I do hip hop. That just happened to be Christian. You know what I'm saying? He was like, don't box me. That's why with my station, I play all kinds of music. And like, when I do different like award things or whatever, I don't do, all right, here's the hip hop awards. Now the gospel hip hop awards. No, it's hip hop. That's what they do. It's hip hop. I don't box none of it in. I want all of it. I feel like already we already see segregation in the world is trash. Well, I'm not doing that with music. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the way that it is. And do you ever worry about once coming out, you know what I'm saying, and to the, like, more to the world where the music is so known, and now you have the TMZs and the the Shade Room or whatever? Are you ever worried about any type of hate and backlash that'll come? And it don't even have to be just from beliefs or whatever. It could easily be on some on stage, a note cracked, and they going in or do something crazy, and now with the meme. Like, do you ever think about any of those things? Prepare yourself mentally for that part of the business.
Preparing myself mentally. Social media, I don't really get on social. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't really get on social media. I don't be paying attention to people on social media like that when it comes to backlash. As far as live performances, I'm not worried because the fact of my support system, they'll get you. They'll get you. Like it.
Let's go.
My friends have told me beforehand because there was an incident beforehand. And I was like, no, I'm gonna just like delete it and stuff, and we're not gonna worry about it. It was like, if you don't allow us to be your shooters, because we don't play about you. And I'm like, okay, because they know I don't like chaos. I don't like anything that's just like goes left and everything. So, I'm like,
straight up, it's like my business partner. Shout out to my business partner, Mr. Cooper. He is currently right now one of the talks of the headlines because he's in litigation with Chris Brown and Drake for no guidance right now. And like when the story broke, cause once the October 5th of last year, once the papers were served to them or whatnot, like he wasn't going publicly, I'm suing Drake and Chris Brown. It was just supposed to be whatever is done and we're handling in court, whatever. TMZ picked up the story. The Shade Room picked up the story, and then they just put their own narrative. They were like, because he says you got it in his song, and they say you got it, girl, in their song, he's suing. And the people crucified my boy. The amount of hate and trash talking, your music, it sucks, and you just doing this for clout. Why did it take so long? The judges, like the amount of trash.
People don't know what's going on behind the scenes. People want to make assumptions.
They do.
It's a lot of. That's why I don't pay attention to it. I've dealt with stuff like that in school, and I'm just like, people will take something and make it a whole nother thing, and will come at you. And you gotta learn to be like, I'll let y'all ignorant asses think that, and I'm just gonna just sip my tea and smile.
Come on. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard not to be petty and go after some of these fools, but
of course, we're not gonna lie. But you gotta remember, just be like, people just want something to talk about.
They do.
When they don't want to worry about themselves, when they don't want to deal with the demons that they gotta deal with, or whatever if they want to worry about other people and talk about other people's problems.
I became Petty LaBelle. We became Petty LaBelle real quick. We was Petty LaBelle. These dudes that got this podcast, I ain't gonna shout this podcast name out, you feel me? But they made, like, everybody was trying, and once the story was popping and all the hate on it was popping, it was just popular for people in that 2-week span to make videos of, this clown trying to sue Chris Brown and Drake. So, and which is the only high-end numbers video that they got on the page. Everything else, 2 views, 3 views, 10, you know what I'm saying? But they put the stuff out, and they did a lot of trash talk and trashed his wife, because his wife is his main character in the video. So we went live. He addressed that. So one of the dudes came on the live. So we was like, all right. He came on the live. He's like, look, so he started off like he was going to apologize. I didn't know it was your wife. You know what I'm saying? So it is my bad for that. I mean, if I hurt your feelings, just like, all right. So he got him kicked off the live or whatever. So he and his squad end up doing a podcast, and they was just talking trash. And this dude, and talk about me, talk about him, and you guys on your own little network, we're number one on our network, and So I did my research. I'm like, I got time today. I'm gonna be Petty LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? I got time. And looked at the platform that they on. It's a weak platform. First off, is owned by another company that allowed them. They're only number one in their division, which is like not even 20 people. The highest amount of views they got on any of their podcasts is 12. So I'm like, all right, I got you. Then I'm like, I didn't want to do this, but then I had to go to our stats. I'm like, first off, we own this. You know what I'm saying? When Instagram and all that shut down, y'all was all going crazy. We was straight. We good over here. Our platform's still running. You feel me? We ain't dependent on them. I was just dude was like, I had to take off of work to come get on these fools. He was like, you still work? Like we was petty, and then it was like, oh, we should have did that. We should have chilled out, not let it get to us. So it's still it's a learning curve. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I always encourage people because of that experience, and I explained it in that depth to just let people know, like, once you start, your name comes to, no matter how good you are, whatever, they're gonna find something. So get to a place to where you know how to not feed into the petty label. Let them talk, let them do whatever, and just keep moving and keep doing what you do. You don't have to clap back, because boy, it was tempting, and I couldn't resist. I'm like, oh, I got time, I gotta get him. So I did. You know what I'm saying? Then I went in their live afterwards and kind of was like, let's squash this, whatever. So, you know, it's good, but for that little bit, boy, we was killing them. But it ain't the way to go. It's not. It's pointless. Like, the tear. Like, my thing is, I don't want to be in a business and have that place to where to tear other people down. Like, we had a show called Boast and Roast, and it was like, if the song was good, I'll come on the screen and boast the song. If it was terrible, my boy go on there and then trash it. So we did like a few episodes, and people were scared to submit music, and I'm like, yeah, maybe we need to cancel the show. Because it's like, because then the people in the comments rolled off of the roast, and they love, like, it was funny, it was entertaining, they love. But then I'm just thinking about, like, I just didn't think about how does artists feel, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, all right, we gonna stop. So we end up, you know, canceling the show. So yeah, definitely, it's people I want to encourage is building each other up regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's what it need to be about, building each other up, because your music, I love it because it stands out from the majority of the music that I got on the station. Majority of the R&B or the pop or whatever that I got on the station, yours stand out. You feel me? You got such a good sound, such a unique sound. And then with your videos, you're going into storytelling. You ain't just shooting just to shoot. You feel me? I love the fact with how y'all was doing the thing with the water gun and then just very artistic type things when you're down and the gun in your face, like all artistic type things. And then kept it realistic with when y'all was doing the playing the game, the video game, whatever, you doing your work, and like, come on, man, come leave that alone, come and just chill. And it's like all of those things people can relate to, and then it's artistic, so it stands out. And it's something that people will remember. It ain't just something that, you know what I mean? I love what, like, when it comes to the direction of your things, which lead me to my next question. Like, how do you do your treatments for your videos? Like, is it multiple people, or is it a lone process, like a lone wolf type process?
So scars, hold on. So let me start from Only One. Only One, I had help from my videographer. Shout out to Sean King. So Only One, he helped me out with that. Scars was literally last minute. When I released the Prelude, I was like, I'm not releasing this project without a freaking music video. The week before, I was like, we're gonna figure out some shit. So, I figured out that creative direction, got that done. Now for Risking It All, and then the upcoming video, Ghost, my manager, Angel, me and her was sitting there talking, and we just created a vision, and I told her, like, I want to just be myself.
Yeah, shout out to Angel.
I just wanted to be, yes, I love her. Out of any manager that I have worked with, like, I love her. She allows me to be myself. She's such a wonderful creative. Like, even when we was sitting when she was directing, I was like, I don't really gotta do much shit. I'm just sitting here with, it's like, Del, go over there. Yeah, Del, do this. Del, bet. It was easy. We knocked 2 music videos out in 3 days.
Oh, that's fire. Salute.
So it's I'm glad to hear the amazing feedback. Glad that those things stood out to you, and just like everybody else comments, I was like, it really made me feel like I need to continue doing this.
Yes.
Because I was not about to release anything else.
Oh, that would have been blasphemy. It would have been blasphemy. That music's too fire. I was like, what kind of life would I live if I ain't have my you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be
that thing fire. Oh, if I was able to do that, boy, I said, God knows. Can't do it with I got problems, y'all. Leave me alone. You feel me? Don't judge me. I see y'all looking at me with your judging eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Don't judge me.
Straight up. Well, definitely, man. It's been extremely fun. I'm super excited. Like, what's next? You know, I know Ghost is coming out. Like, I don't want to make you talk about too many of the things that you're gonna do with the project, because obviously need those kind of things to be a surprise and in the moment. But like when you put that out, besides talking about Ghost, what's next for you? What are like the goals? What do you see the rest of your 2022 being? Music.
So the rest of my 2022, Risking It All Waves, which is the next portion. Well, actually, it's the album. Yeah. I just made a trilogy. But Risking It All Waves is coming in the summer.
Let's go.
A lot of fun music. Like, I really was playful and just like different sounds. Like, if you like the prelude, you're gonna love the waves. I cannot stop playing. It's literally on repeat every day. I'm like, did I really do this? Like,
that's dope.
So that's coming. I'm trying to plan some shows, trying to get that together since the world is opening up. And I'm just continuing to appreciate who Delton is, Del Rey. I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. So I'm really giving y'all me this year.
Delroy.
Yo, I promise you,
funny.
Like, I was like, yes, mom. Yes, mom.
That's hilarious. You going to any music conferences this year though?
I would like to. I don't know any about. I haven't seen any. I would like to go to some. I'm starting to go to like small writers camps.
Yeah, that's dope.
Artists, like, so that's my first. This is my first time like working in groups, so it's a fun experience and a lot more. Because that's what I want to do next. Like, after this project, I want to learn. I want to pull different ideas and like work with different people, because I'm still discovering like what else can I do. Yeah. Because that I'm out of the, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do, like, I want to see what I can do.
Yeah. Dope, man. And especially with the way social media is now, the possibilities are endless. Like, people get out of that the sky is the limit mindset. Ain't no limit. Go ham. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all the different things that we can do. Like, I own a freaking magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to own your own magazine. I love showing off this picture. You know what I'm saying? Your boy was clean. You feel me? Oh yeah, like, get that boy to clean that boy. Gotta clean that boy.
Let me go ahead and shoot up.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just you guys can do. There's so many things that you could do. Also, a good surprise, something for you to know, that Risking It All has been entered into the Miami Web Fest for Best Music Video. You know what I'm saying? So we're connected to a lot of Web Fest web series or whatever. So I make sure to send in a lot of the hot stuff, you know, from our things or whatever. So yeah, the Miami Web Fest will be coming up later on this year. I'll let you know the exact dates, and they'll start posting the nominations. You know, I'll tag you up. You feel me? So yeah, there's so many different things. Just go out and do them. Even if it's like you hook up with fashion designers that do fashion shows. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's so much. Don't let nobody limit what you can do. Understand that because we're in this social media era where we don't need nobody else. Go for it. You feel me? Go for it. Like, love your music. Just by talking to you, I felt like a lot of things that align with us. The way our moms listen to music, how same thing with me, the church, even though they didn't have me, if I was singing, they had me doing bass stuff, but they had me being Kurt Franklin all the time. I was that dude at church. So everybody got to do the notes and sing. I got to yell and talk trash. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those things, of things we've been through, dealing with in middle school, those were the time frame where I dealt with the insecurities and being picked at and stuff. Was in band, was in theater. You know what I'm saying? Done me some theater. So like, I love hearing the similarities. So just keep going, don't stop. I can't wait for Ghost to hit these airwaves. You know what I'm saying? That thing gonna be fire.
Ooh, I'm excited about that video. I'm so excited for that video.
I'm excited for the song to drop, and I got the exclusive. I appreciate you allowing me to hear the exclusive as well too. The thing is, I'm letting y'all know it's fire. Y'all thought risking it all is fire. I ain't gonna say if y'all thought this was fire. This is not risking it all is still that. That thing's fire. But when
shout out Gourtymaxx. He did the production on there after doing after I did I did that part, and I said, "Yo, I don't know what you're gonna be able to do. I just want something that will resonate with me." He did that.
Happen. That's how that thing start off. It puts you in the mood immediately. Dope.
And that joint, and was able to pull.
Come on.
That helped me be vulnerable. So shout out to those two for that record. I'm glad that everybody loves that record, and I can't wait to share more music.
Yeah,
and more creativity with y'all.
Come on, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow your boy. Is it at I Am Del Royale?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's simple because I was like, let me just go ahead and do I Am.
Straight up. I Am Del Royale. Y'all follow him. Y'all make sure y'all request him on Blaze It Up Radio, Risking It All. Request that joint. Make sure y'all go vote for Blaze Up's top 10 music video countdown show for his video in there. Get that thing in the top 10 and then get that thing to that #1 spot. And y'all be on the lookout for Ghost, man. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, joining me in the dope bar. You feel me? Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you for this opportunity, man.
You already know. All right. Love y'all. Peace. We out.
All right, man.
No, but you said you watch with your friends and all. Because
you're always coming to me with such a hard attitude.
out here like at 3 a.m.
Okay, so what? I like to go out and party with my friends. You don't let me do shit. You're always on my ass.
You always over here.
Touchdown. Boy, I've been trying to follow. Critical, you hollow, yeah. Gave everything, but you ain't giving anything. Try to keep you happy, prove that I'm the best man, acting funny. Don't understand what you're trying to do. Here's the ultimatum: if you keep playing, oh, what would you do if I move like you do? Hit me up, only when it's convenient for you. Always disrupting my mood, like I'm up, bother to you. I can go through. What would you do if I move like you do? Hit me up, only when it's convenient for you. Always disrupting my mood, I can go through. All the time you want it, I'll be gone, yeah, I'll be gone, yeah. Don't wait till morning, I'll be gone, yeah, I'll be gone. I can go through. Show me we could be together. Say that you want me right here forever. I wanna be the only one. This conversation is overdone and overrun by you. Overrun by you. Got me overused.
Oh my bad, like, it's my friend.
We've been dating for 6 months.
But I mean, every time when I be coming out at you, you don't want to be hugging and shit. I don't give a fuck because you always do that dumb shit. Fuck you.
Don't go.
Like I'm up to you, I can go through. What would you do if I move like you do? Yeah, hit me up, only when it's convenient for you. Always disrupting my mood, I can go through. All the time you want it, I'll be gone, yeah, I'll be gone, yeah. Don't wait till morning, I'll be gone, yeah, I'll be gone. I can go through. I can go through. I can go through.
I'll be gone, yeah, I'll be gone.
goes to